Without further ado, let's get started.
You need a little bit more time. Gonna come out later, so you don't need that much.
Simmer them for 15 minutes. Let's try it out, you guys. Chef kiss. What's up YouTube? I'm Tu and welcome to my kitchen. You can either call me Tu or T. And today I'm gonna take you to cook with me with my signature dish, the meatball spaghetti, but in the Asian style. And for the ingredients, we're gonna need some onion. I use one here, the big one. Tomatoes. Protein of your choice. I use minced beef today, or you can use turkey, pork, whatever. Some garlic, a lot of garlic, unsalted butter, and some basic seasoning. Oh, the really important one. I have ketchup right there. You can use tomato paste or pure tomatoes, but I absolutely love ketchup, so I'm gonna use ketchup today, and some fish sauce. And for the pasta, I absolutely love the angel hair shape. It goes so well with the recipe today. Without further ado, let's get started. To cook the pasta, I'm gonna add a lot of water into a pot. I don't have a really big pot today, so I use this one. And add some salt. It's gonna season your pasta while we're cooking. Because we're making the serenata sauce today from scratch, so I'm gonna use fresh tomatoes, as I said before. And we're gonna chop them finely. I keep the seeds on because I like the taste of it, but it's up to you if you wanna remove them or not. We're gonna also chop off the onion. I'm not gonna use the whole thing today, just need half of it. So half of this one, but half of this for the meat and half of this for the sauce. Nothing fancy, just chop them off. So we're using the smaller one for the protein. And this one is for the sauce. Because I have cooked this recipe for a million of times, so I know exactly what time, like how long should I be doing it. So I'm usually around 8 minutes or 9, because we just want it to be tender, but not mushy. So we're gonna still have a bit of the bite, but not like, ooh, like this, you know? Guys, I'm gonna keep this for 8 minutes, and we are going back to make some meatballs.
Crush some garlic.
I like my pasta to have a really strong garlic taste, kind of taste. So I'm gonna use a lot of it. And of course, we put some into the beef and some into the sauce. And I'm gonna use some to shimmer too. We're gonna season the beef.
I like a bit of salt, a lot of pepper, a few drops of fish sauce
to enhance the flavor even more. Mix them very well to combine everything. But for this recipe, I like to make the meatballs with hands and make sure your hands are clean. It's easier way to use like the ice cream scooper, so I don't have it right now, so I'm just gonna use my hand. Shove it into the circle. You know, this recipe is really easy to eat. You can make it for dinner, for lunch, for brunch, for breakfast, literally anything. They look ugly right now, but trust the process gonna taste good, I promise. We're checking on the pasta. Still need a little bit more time. Okay, it's done. Like I said before, we don't need them to be too soft. Just need to be tender, not mushy. We're gonna use some oil on the hot pan. I use medium-high heat. Just a little. To cover the surface and take the excess out. Because when you fry the beef, the fat from the beef is gonna come out later. So we don't need that much. Put the meatballs in, but don't crowd the pan. I repeat again, don't crowd the pan. We only need them to be brown, not fully cooked, because we're gonna steam it later. Don't turn them until 2 minutes on each side. See, they are brown outside, but not fully cooked. So we're gonna change into a bigger pan, or you can use a pot, but I love to use this one, the non-stick one, with medium-high heat and a little bit of oil. Of course, we're gonna saute some garlic. And onions. Our chopped tomatoes. tiny pinch of salt to soften everything out. You can use a small spoon to mash everything out. You can do a blender too, but I like my spaghetti to have like a biting feeling. So when our veggies are almost cooked, I like to use some pasta water. I know that some people call them angelic water because you put an angel hair pasta in and a salt in, but I don't know. Just 1 full spoon of this. It smells so good. I'm gonna add some ketchup. And we're taking the pasta out of the pot. So I use the same pot that we boiled the pasta before, but I keep some, like I said, angelic water. So when we add the sauce in and simmer everything, it's gonna have a really flavorful taste. A tiny little bit of soy sauce. And because I'm Vietnamese as fuck, I love fish sauce. I put fish sauce in everything. I know that some Italian people are gonna be offensive when I say I put fish sauce in my pasta, but trust me, it pushes everything into the next level. And then mix everything up again. At this time, you can add your seasoning of choice. I love my pasta to have some garlic taste, remember? Add the rest of the garlic there. Mix them up. And we use the pot that has some angelic water there. It's a little bit liquidy there. Don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. We add all the meatballs back into the pot. And this is when we fully cook the meatballs. Simmer them for 15 minutes and I'm gonna be back. Okay, our sauce and beef are fully cooked now. I like my pasta to be covered with the sauce, so when everything is simmering, they absorb in quickly and then voila. Simmer them for like around 5 or 8 minutes, and then our dish is done. And that is how our spaghetti is made. I love to serve it with a little bit more salt and of course a little bit of pepper. And our spaghetti is done. Let's try it out, you guys. I'm so excited, even though I've been eating this a million of times. It's full of flavor, sour, a little bit sweet and savory. I'm gonna Okay, let's try this out. I expect this to be really juicy inside, so let's set it up. This is so good. The juicy meatballs eat with the really savory pasta. You can make this sauce ahead and store it in the freezer for up to 3 months. Chef kiss. I mean, this is under 30 minutes, so why don't you make it? So the pasta to eat with the meatballs are really good. It's actually really good and easy to make too. I only cooked this for under 30 minutes, so why don't you guys just try it out? Make it for your family, your friends, for Netflix and chill kind of date. Oh. Chef kiss. Try this out, hashtag me, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.